So, I mean, every sport, in India when IPL started had a league, and we saw that there was a lot of encouragement given to the next gen players and the junior players. They were playing along with the professional cricket players, who are touring on the tour. So similarly in PTL, we wanted to do something like that. That we wanted to give a chance to the juniors to get attached to the pros. So this was missing in tennis, and tennis is a team concept was missing as well in it's missing in the world and missing in India as well. So we wanted to make it a tennis festival of India, to combine all the tennis players of different categories, from juniors, men's, women's to ex pros, and make a solid team, and bring everybody together, because everyone's traveling otherwise the whole year round. So we wanted to bring everyone together and show them to the audience of India as well, that that we have great Indian tennis players who want to be showcased, and are playing some amazing level of tennis. And that was the objective of what PTL started with. And from having 24 players in the first edition, we have about 64 players playing this time. So how it helps the sport is that, the idea is that more and more people watch the sport, and it gets more entertaining. So when they see an avenue of a tennis league coming up, more and more juniors and more youngsters want to start playing the sport. It's an ecosystem which it helps. It's the pros from juniors, then you get more coaches involved. So you'll see spiraling of academies and spiraling of more players. You'll see popularity of the sport going up by more and more viewers watching it, and Indian players also getting recognition, not only in Indian platform but also globally also, because this league is, we are getting the Wimbledon champion this year to come, 2022, Matthew Ebden. So it is getting recognition globally as well. So I feel it popularizes the sport, and that helps the grassroots level and the ecosystem in a whole sense, because that's the whole idea, that it's not that PTL is going to produce a tennis champion because PTL is happening, but no. But what the idea is actually to popularize the sport at every level. That is why we have players from all over the country, and it's not only a Delhi-based thing. We have players from all over the nation who are playing PTL, and coming from different parts of the country, from northeast, from south, from west. It's a wholesome league with players from different ages, ranging from the age of 16 to we have Zishan Ali, who's playing, who's going to be probably around 50 now. So we have players from all ranges of players playing. So to popularize the ecosystem, because we're trying to target audiences of all ages, and youngsters and senior players as well. So having him is a big boost in the Pro Tennis League. One is that he's familiar with India as well. He's played the Commonwealth Games over here, and he's also been Leander Pace's doubles partner. So he's familiar with India as well. He's a really nice guy. He's just won Wimbledon. He's a two-time Grand Slam champion as well. So I think bringing him into the tennis league obviously makes the league much bigger as well. And we have all the top Indian tennis players playing, like Ram Kumar, Arjun Khade, Jeevan. So I think it's just not about Matthew coming in. Obviously, Matthew coming in brings that sort of, a Wimbledon champion coming in adds so much to the league. But I think what the league essentially is an Indian players league, and we have the best Indian players playing, and that's what the whole main target is. Getting Matthew is just amazing for us, because it adds that much value. But our focus obviously is on the Indian players, and that is what we have done. That we have all the top Indian players from men's, women's, and juniors, and some ex-pros who are being top players in the country, who are competing along with Matthew, adding so much to the league. So I think that's the icing on the cake, that Matthew is coming this year. So, I mean, challenges happen in, I think, any new thing which you're starting. But I think the Pro Tennis League has had its challenges because of the pandemic, and But fortunately, I've had very supportive team owners. I've had very supportive players and the federation has been very supportive as well. So I feel because of support from various facets, it's been not as complicated for me. And the players have been just amazing to be available to play this league. They've been promoting as well. My team owners have been very supportive as well. Coming back, we have 7 old owners who are coming back into the PTL this year, and we have 1 new owner. And we have sponsors as well who are backing us from a few years. So I think that ways the support from every facet has made it possible, and obviously with the federation also supporting us. So I think that has made it a smooth sort of sailing. But obviously it is not easy. The challenge is obviously every year to get crowds, get people, popularize the tennis league, and that's what we're doing. And we want to showcase these Indian tennis players to a very large audience, and that is what our main objective is. And hopefully we'll be able to reach that. But yes, everything comes with challenges, and thanks to support from a lot of people, it's become possible. So first 2 years, the audience was really good. We had about 5,000 people come over a span of 4 days to come and witness the matches. 2021 was a little low because of the pandemic. So we also did not really go out there and spread it to audience that much, because at that point of time, things were not that good. But this year we're expecting a huge audience, and we are showcasing it on our OTT channel as well, and we are marketing it well in terms of moving to academies, talking to schools, getting as much publicity as we can. We have tied up with Indian Tennis Daily, who are really promoting PTL. We have tied up with the Bridge, who are promoting PTL as well on their social media channels. Plus, it's on the newspapers, and it's going to be on news channels when all the Indian players are here and Matthews here. So I feel there'll be a lot of traction at that point of time. But we are obviously reaching out to all the tennis fans and fanatics all over the city and the country to sort of come and watch this event. And it's from 1st to 4th of December, and it's centrally located at the Aditya Khanna Stadium at ALTA. So I feel this year is probably going to be the biggest one, and from yet, and we are going to have a huge number of audiences here. That's what my perception is. So the way it's grown organically is great. We have 8 teams. We have all different players, 64 players playing, in one city. But obviously the plan is to take it to different cities, increase the number of teams, make smaller leagues as well, which can lead up to the PTL, and get more and more tennis players in the PTL. This year also we had to say no to many players, because we were reaching out to us after the auction as well. So we obviously want to have more and more players playing. We want to take it to smaller towns as well, at the regional level as well, and have smaller leagues there which can lead up to the PTL. So that's the whole plan, and reach out to as much audience as well in different parts of the country, because that's the way the sport will grow. And involve as many coaches, mentors, ex-players, current players, pros and juniors, so that it makes a wholesome experience, and it has the whole ecosystem of tennis involved with it. And that's the whole idea in the future as well. And I think the 4th year is going to be this season is going to be the biggest one, and we'll take it from there how it pans out.